For my real deal taco shop competition research, I chose to research San Diego fish tacos. As I searched, I wanted to get the most relative matches, as well as a mix of highest customer review ratios. I researched Taco Surf Pacific Beach, Wahoo's Taco Shop, and lastly, Oscar's Mexican Seafood. All three shops had a commonality with cuisine, location, and a basis of 4.5 stars or better in order to build upon what seems to already be working for these guys. And what works for these guys are noticeable from the gate. A very informative and visually pleasing website. All three seem to love their choices, boasting throughout their about me's of their Mexican style coastal cuisine and their love for their SoCal locations. They all utilize an oversized header image on both computer and phone based platforms that either displays their logo or a super appetizing food option so that their menu is not only seen but can be backed up by words of mouth as well. What I can say about the two of the three that doesn't work or fit into my plans is the fact that two do not allow online ordering or make it extremely hard to find it. Even Taco Surf's Pacific Beach, that most obviously displays its service, does it utilizing a very non contrasting color, a white on top of an off white slash beige. It honestly saddens me to see such a miss like this when I looked at their logo and was so inspired by how it caught everything so perfectly. The surfboard crossing, the taco colored shape, Mexican style borders with heavy lettering. The hues I found in the logo make it hard to understand why whoever building the site would be doing something so costly. With Wahoo's logo reminding me of Guy Harvey's merchandise, it wasn't hard for me to accept that their website is oddly similar to that of Bass Pro Shops, borrowing specifically from their dull center hue to their eye-catching hints of color atop of the page and a bottom. Wahoo's site gives it a very homey feel, like that of going to a Cracker Barrel restaurant and waiting to be seated, allowing you the time to take in their little readables and merchandise options, as well as Oscar's Mexican Seafood. Their site was the most visually pleasing of the three, on both formats, mobile and computer. Their site utilized a mostly white background, livened up by a series of very bright and radiant photos of food and aesthetics you would find nowhere other than Oscars. Although Oscars is the most visually pleasing, their logo seemed rather bland and tells no story other than what you read at face value.